Hello everyone. In this video, we will see a method to calculate square root of a number. Now we know when we solve Pythagoras problems, for example, we have a triangle and we have been given that this side is, let's say, 12 and this side is 5 and we want to find this side. Then we know using Pythagoras, we can do as x square, so let this side be x, is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. And we can find squares, we have learned to find squares now, so 144 plus 25 and that gives us 169. X square is 169. But now we want to know the x. For that we need to find a square root of 169. And in this video, we'll learn how to find the square root of any square number. Now, we first need to understand that square root of any number is plus and minus both. For example, square of 5 is 25. And similarly, square of minus 5 also is 25. Because minus 5 into minus 5, we know we multiply the weights, which is 25. And both are same, and which means the answer gets value plus. So it is plus 25. So square root of 25 can be either plus 5 or minus 5. But in our study here, in our chapter here, we are going to only look at the positive square roots. We are not going to look at the negative square root. And for that, we write square root of 169 is equal to, let's say, 13 plus 13, not minus 13. And we'll see how we find this. The method we are going to use here is based on the pattern of square we learned earlier. We learned that the square number can be written as sum of successive odd numbers. So 16 can be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. So successive odd numbers. So if I want to know if 16 is a square or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to successively subtract these odd numbers. So first I'll do 16 minus 1. I'll get 15. So I have subtracted this. Then I will do 15 minus 3. I will get 12. So I have used this. Then I'm going to use 12 minus 5. So I have used this, and finally I'm going to subtract this number 7 and I get 0. And if I reach 0, then I know, the first thing I know is that 16 is a square number. Second thing I know, the square root of 16 is how many steps I have taken. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have done the subtraction 4 times. Hence square root of 16 is 4. This is the method we will use to find the square root. There are many other methods. We are going to discuss other methods in other videos. But in this video, let's see this method. And let's take a few more examples so that we understand this method correctly. Let's take example 49. We don't know whether 49 is perfect square or not, and we don't know its square root. So what we do? We start subtracting successive odd numbers starting from 1. So first step, 49 minus 1. Second, we'll subtract the next odd number after 1 is 3. Then we'll subtract the third odd number after 3, which is 5. Then 7. After that 9. After 9 we'll subtract 11. And after 11 it is 13. We reached 0. The first thing that is indicated when we reach 0 is that 49 is a perfect square. And to know the square root, we will count the number of steps we have taken. So we have taken step 1. So we have taken 7 steps, and hence the square root of 49 is equal to 7. Let's take a few more examples. Let's take 100. So we reach 0, that means 100 is a perfect square, and to know the square root, we'll count the steps. So there are 10 steps, therefore 10. Let's take one more example and subtract the consecutive odd numbers. We are going to get a negative number. So we have crossed 0, we did not reach 0, which means 170 is not a perfect square. And we can observe that I was left with a remainder of 1 instead of 0. So this number is 1 more than the perfect square. So I can see that 169 must be a perfect square. And if it was 169, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I would have reached 0 in 13 steps. So 169 must be the square of 13. So you can also find that out. So you can get a few examples which will tell you which is the closest. Find the closest perfect square, and then you can find using this the remainder. The positive remainder will indicate that this remainder, if you subtract from this, you will get the perfect square. I am sure you have liked the video. Hit the like button and leave your views in the comments section below. Do watch our other videos on this topic. Subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. You may also download the YouTube app at the link provided in the video description. Till we meet again, goodbye.